Hey, y'all. Anybody remember me? It's been a minute, hasn't it? I gotta tell you, I was very nervous to get back up and rolling. It's been a little bit, and y'all know I'm friends with Melissa from the Gingham Girl, and I told her last night, I said, I'm gonna do some filming finally, and I said, I gotta tell you, I'm a little nervous, and I don't even remember what I used to say. So it's like starting from scratch. Anyway, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me today. Like I said, it has been a hot minute for sure. So I thought my first video would be to kind of talk about the future of the channel and just what I've been up to since you saw me last. So just a little quick video, and then I have like, I don't know, 5 or 6 that I still need to film for you. So let's start with what I've been doing since you saw me last. As you can see, I think you can see, I look a little chunkier than last time you saw me, and that's okay. That's all right. So y'all know I was going through some health stuff, right? So it was hormonal. Definitely. I kind of thought that's what it was from the symptoms I was having. So I'm happy to report that that is so much better. It's so much better, y'all. So yeah, I was struggling hard. It was not a joke. It was a thing. And yeah, there were days that I just laid in bed and cried all day. My husband would come home and just very concerned, and I wouldn't even know why. Chocolate, like I said before, chocolate became a daily occurrence for me. It had its own food group in my daily intake, and hot flashes, like 3 or 4 an hour. I mean, it was awful. I was a hot mess and a half. I'm telling you, it was so real and it was scary. So all of that's under control now, I'm happy to report. And yeah, during the course of everything I was trying to adjust with, of course, I went back to the easy thing to do, which was to console myself with food, especially sweets and chocolate for some reason. I guess it's hormonal, obviously. I mean, y'all know. So I gained 37 pounds back from what I had lost. But like I said, it's okay. It's okay because I'm fine with it, because that is just part of my journey. It's part of my story. And when you go through something, you become a stronger and more determined person, So all the struggles that we go through in life are meant to be. We're supposed to go through struggle in life. That's part of our journey. That's part of living. And what we're supposed to do is to use that experience that we're going through to become a stronger person. We get stronger with our experiences. We learn more empathy when we go through more things. We can help other people with our stories. We can be there for people when they're hurting because we know the hurt. We know what it's like, right? So I'm very thankful for my journey. I really, really am. And I'm not at all embarrassed. I'm not at all, because, I got to experience, like, again, what I didn't want. Because as you lose weight, sometimes you forget the pain and the struggle, right? The detox that you have to go through, I don't know, just how you look at yourself, how you feel about yourself. So I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for all the different struggles I've had in my life, because it brought me to who I am today. It brought me to me. And I am a warrior. Y'all, I am a fighter. I am strong. And I never thought that about myself. I always thought I was very, very weak. I'm not. I'm not at all weak. I am extremely strong. So, okay. So as far as the nutrition, diet, way of life, the healthy way of living goes, I am back on Optavia, which is, to me, after trying so many other things, like the only thing. I mean, it is just a godsend in my life. So I'm feeling so much better. As we sit here today, I'm down 11 of those 37 pounds and feeling just unstoppable. You know, I have become a fearless, resilient, limitless person. Very, very proud of what is going on in my life. And yeah, I just wanted to stop by, share it with you, and kind of give you an update of where we're going in the future with the channel. So I took more time off than I expected to, but I've gotten a lot of things sorted out, and I think I've made a very doable schedule and started implementing it in my life, and kind of wanted to get a little bit more on board with how I'm going forward before I came and talked to y'all. But I needed that time. I really did. So let's talk about why I needed a break. Number one, when I started YouTube, it was like, let me back up. I am the type of person, when I have a project or something I want to get done, it's full speed ahead. I don't break, I just full speed ahead. That's all I do. I just want to just barrel forward and get her done. But it wasn't working in my life. So when I started YouTube, it was like, that's it. Other than taking care of Brad, because obviously he is my, priority. Other than doing that, I let everything else go. So my house hadn't been clean for months, and I am not the type of person that is comfortable with that whatsoever. I would pick up and stuff, but things just started like piling and accumulating until I was living in pure chaos. And I don't have good mental health when I'm living in chaos. So you can ask Scooby about that, because I am married to a hoarder, and that can be a little iffy for us. So yeah, it got completely out of control. Not just my house, but like my relationships. I didn't have time. I didn't have time to see anybody, and I'm talking about like close family members and stuff. So, my baby girl is planning on moving within 6 months, and I want to spend time with her. I have always had her around. Speaking of, we're celebrating this coming weekend. She's turning 26. So yeah, we're going to be doing that this weekend. But, I can't get that time back. You just can't. So you've got to find a balance. And during that time that I took off, of course it was the holidays, but I also wanted to start finding a balance in my life and figuring it out, and then starting to implement it before I came back with y'all. Okay, so that being said, all right, we've covered the nutrition. We've covered why I took the time off that I needed. Christmas is coming. We're gonna get into detail about our Christmas and sharing it with y'all. And we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be doing that with our silver swag video coming up. So Dwayne and I are going to film a silver swag together. We always like to do that one together. And you know how we like to chit chat. So there will be a lot of that. I have a feeling it might be a little bit of a long silver swag, but we invite you to come along with us on that video, because we're going to discuss our Christmas with y'all and share some of the things that we got for Christmas and some of the big surprises that we got at Christmas time. So that's coming up. And then I have favorites. Actually, I have so many favorites that I'm going to do it in 2 videos. So this one, and then maybe a few weeks later, follow up. I love to share my favorites with y'all, because that is one of the things that I personally love to watch of people's favorites. Because, how do you learn about a product that's like really good? Well, it's word of mouth. And now that we have YouTube, we can just look up favorites, and watch some of those videos and see what people like. So when I find something that I love, I like to share it with y'all, because I think it could save you money. It might perform better than something you're already doing. It might be able to save you time. So I really enjoy that. That I'm going to continue on my channel just because I enjoy it so much that I think some of you will enjoy it as well. All right, so let's talk about the schedule. I decided, okay, as far as New Year's resolutions goes, I don't usually make those. I feel like people do that and they always seem to, not always, but most of the time they seem to drop off, right? So I don't have time for that. But I did some really deep soul searching during this time and decided, what does Sherry need? So this year is going to be about Sherry. And I'm not a selfish person by any means. I always give to my family as far as my time and my energy and things like that before I give to myself. So I make sure everybody else's needs are taken care of before I look at my own. And this year, if you want to call it selfish, you can, but I do not believe it's selfish. I believe it is necessary. So yeah, I'm going to take care of Sherry this year in a lot of different categories. So I decided that, of course, I know, I have the tools for healthy nutrition, and I need to implement those, which I am. But there's more to health than just your nutrition, right? I mean, it's not about losing weight for me, it's about getting healthy. And of course, with getting healthy, you're gonna lose weight. That's just kind of the side effect of getting healthy. But I want to grow. I want to grow not just with my nutritional health, but I want to grow in my health all the way around, healthier sleep. I want healthy motion. I want some spiritual growth. I want some relationship growth. Time management. I want to stop and smell the roses this year, y'all. I want to do things that I love, that I haven't had time to do. I want to read. I want to read a lot more, which I've already started. I want to get outside, get some fresh vitamin D, be in the moment with my family, be in the moment with my husband, just really noticing all of those everyday things that we tend to take for granted because we're so busy. I don't want to take for granted anymore. You guys know I'm a huge Elvis Presley fan, right? So, I was shocked on January 12th when Lisa Marie Presley passed away. And, she's only 2 years older than me. There is no guarantee how long we have on this earth because y'all, in case you didn't realize, every single one of us is dying. We are dying a slow death, sometimes fast. We don't know, right? But one thing we know for sure is we are all dying, and we need to make time for what is important in life, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start doing that this year. And as far as resolutions go, I did not make a resolution. What I have decided is I am going to create atomic habits. I'm going to create habits in my life that are going to compound every single day that I show up for the habits that I make for myself. And those are going to compound into amazing transformations in my life in the future. I mean, I'm really excited. I'm so excited to see how this year ends because I know it's going to be amazing, absolutely amazing. So I was going to share some of that with you so that you can see what I mean by that. Okay, so I said I wanted, all right, so y'all know that I bought this amazing planner. Yeah, I have stickers all over it. These just reminded me of me. So I love this planner, and I will link it down below if you like what you see. So I decided this year, I'm not just gonna buy a planner and ignore it. This year, I'm going to be in my planner every single day, and I've never, ever done that. I love planners. I've had tons of planners. Have I ever utilized them on a daily basis? Never. But I'm going to do that this year. And I have little challenges that I've created for myself. And I'll kind of show you through my planner what I'm talking about. So when you open the planner, you see I have 2 challenges right here that I wanted to do for myself. It doesn't mean I have to complete it. I just want to watch myself creating those little habits every day and seeing my progress as I go along. So obviously I have a 500-mile challenge. Now that's going to be any kind of walking. It doesn't have to be on the treadmill or on a hike or whatever. That's just anytime that I walk for a long period of time, I'm going to clock it and then color it in. And I've already got a 5 colored in here, which I need to update because that's 11 miles and I'm at 13. So I haven't updated it yet. The 200-mile challenge on my treadmill, I have already done a 2, a 0, and almost another 0, and I need to update that as well, and then I will have the 200 completely done. All right, so those are some things that I want to change. I want to have healthy motion every day, and as I do it, my body's going to normally transform. All I need to do is show up. That's it, and I have promised myself this year that the habits that I want to instill into my daily life, all I need to do is show up every day. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to worry about the future, right? Because if you show up, all those days of showing up compound over time. All these habits that I'm trying to create in my life are compounding until it's just going to be an ultimate transformation in so many areas of my life. All right. So as you can see, I haven't been outside yet, but 1,000 hours outside is going to be huge for me. I'm not sure if I can really do it, but at least I can see that it's a priority in my life and I can color it in when I do. All right, so I wanted to talk to you. You can see what I named my planner. This planner belongs to Sherry, the Day Slayer. I'm going to slay my day every day. All right, so I've really decided to keep track of a lot of things that I'm doing in my life. And I gave a lot of thought to this before I moved forward. And I'm not going to show you everything. I'm just going to show you a few highlights. So I have set little, yep, that was my weight. I have set little things that I want to keep track of every month. So starting weight, ending weight, books I read, videos that I've uploaded on YouTube, how many clients that I have with the Optavia program. I'm an independent coach for Optavia, and how much I've spent outside. All right, so I'm going to keep track of those through the year. And then there's a monthly checklist in here, y'all. I spent so much time trying to decide what to do on this. So I have color-coded it for different, basically, types of chores, I guess. That way I can take a look and see what I've done every month of the year and make sure that I'm on track for what I want to do. And then I have a Dream Big Home Project list. Okay. And then I made a financial goals for the year. And then this is a sinking savings fund that I pull out every month with cash. So that's another thing I'm fine tuning is my finances this year. So no unnecessary spending. I really want to be intentional with the dollars that I spend, just making some financial promises to myself. So, and then we have a reading log. I wanted to keep track of how many books I read this year. I do anyway on Goodreads. So if any of you are on Goodreads, look me up. We can be Goodreads friends, any of my reader friends out there. So I have read, actually I need to color another one in because I finished a book last night. And believe it or not, y'all, I have read 7 books in January. 7. And I have relished and loved every single second of it. And then I decided with my healthy body intentions, I refuse to set a number. on like how many pounds I want to lose, right? I feel like that's kind of setting yourself up for failure. So what I do every morning is I want to be better than I was yesterday. And that's it. That's it. I just want to be better than I was yesterday. But they have these little progress coloring pages. So I just grabbed a 90 pound just to kind of see. That way I can at least watch my progress, right? So I, again, need to update because there's 2 more pounds that I've lost, but 11 total. So then if you do lose all 90 pounds, all of this will be colored in. But this way I could just watch it. This way I could just watch my progress. So, yep, I've got that in there. And then every month there's going to be a note section. And what I decided on this is to put I don't want to call it goals because I feel like a goal has an end and I don't want to set myself up for ends on anything. I want it to be a guide. So let's call it a guide. So I put some guides in different categories for my month, right? So I've got a guide for home, personal, health, finance, business, fitness, and faith. And then whatever is going on that month. And with little check boxes so I can watch my progress. I have 2 words. I don't know if you've heard of people making a word for the year. Well, I thought that was kind of neat. So I jumped on the bandwagon and I decided that I'm gonna have 2 words for this year, okay? 1 word is less. 1 word is less. And what I mean by that, less unnecessary spending, less clutter, less stress, less chaos, less material things, less waste. You get the thing. You get the gist. And my other word for this year, for 2023, is consistency. And I think consistency is what's going to make me succeed in all of the areas that I want to succeed in. And what I mean about succeed is not ending a goal, but it's just being better every single day when I wake up, because I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up for myself every day because I am worth it. And so are you. So then I have the month of January. I'm not real big on these stickers and stuff. I kind of want to get into it, but I'm really not into it the way other people are because I feel like I could do a lot more things with my time. But let me just give you an example. So I'm actually writing in the days. This is the checklist of different daily tasks to perform. And you can see it's not perfect. I'm not doing it every single day. You know, I got to show myself some grace, just as you do too. And yeah, just keeps everything mindful every day to do it. So it's really helping me. It's a great, great guide to show me what I need to do this week, what I need to do today, what I need to do this month, what I need to do this year. And so I check all of those areas that I have set guidelines for me, so that I could keep on task and so that things aren't out of control. So time management is something that I really want to master this year. So I can do all the things, right? So yeah, I've been staying on task for the most part. I did spend my last break, I spent 22 hours over a 4-day period of time, and I could not walk afterwards. My back hurt so bad. Scrubbing this house because it had been let go for so long. And now what I'm doing are these daily cleaning tasks so that I don't have to do that anymore. So if you keep it up on a daily basis and you show up and you be consistent, you don't have a mess that takes 22 hours to clean up, right? So I'm just, like for instance, this particular week, clean mirrors. One day was clean mirrors, vacuum house, dust furniture, dust light fixtures. I did it. Then I'm done. The next day, clean out the fridge, mop hard surfaces, take out trash, and then I'm done for the day. Now, if I don't have time to do it in the day, then I might do 2 or 3 days worth in one day. That's up to me. That's up to me. So I've been doing it, and it's really been helping me a lot. I made myself a time block. Now, I haven't really implemented that yet because I haven't been on YouTube doing this, and I need to start doing this, but I kind of set a guideline for a day for me. So I'm wanting to wake up at 5 a.m. It hasn't really worked out yet. I do plan to get there, but I think I'm around 5:30 or 6. And then I do what's called the Miracle Morning. Great book if you haven't read it, by Hal Elrod. He describes how you can change and transform your life by getting up earlier and doing these things every single morning. So basically it's called savers. It's silence. Give yourself some silence. These things are meant to start your day on a positive foot. And I need a lot more positive footing. Positive feeding? Positive footing. I need more positivity in the early morning hours, okay? So savers, it's silence, affirmations, because y'all, we believe what we say. So our words can condemn us and our lives, or they can set us up for limitless success, okay? So affirmations, visualization, so see yourself, right? See yourself in the future, what you want to see yourself doing, what you want to see yourself being. Exercise. Exercise is very important. I'm not talking about sweating to the oldies like for an hour or, pump and iron. I'm talking about just healthy motion. Just take a walk. Take a walk. Do whatever, do some stretches. Stretching is very good as we age. When you're doing your tasks, do a squat or a lunge. I don't really like those, but I've been on my treadmill and I have been having the time of my life. My treadmill is a Proform and it has iFit with a screen on it. Y'all, it has changed my exercise life. I can hike and travel, which I love to travel, anywhere in the United States, not just the United States, anywhere in the world. I've been doing things in Switzerland. I'm in the national parks right now. It's a game changer where you're not just walking and, it is awesome. And it takes over my treadmill. So I don't ever have to adjust it. It adjusts for me for inclines, speeds, all of that. I highly recommend a treadmill that has iFit. It has completely transformed my exercise routine. Okay, so exercise. R is reading. So I read personal development every morning, and S is scribing, which is journaling. I'm really not doing exactly the time limits that he says. So I gave myself 2 hours for Miracle Morning, and I can do it however I want. So the silence, I usually do like 10 minutes with one of those red light kind of masks on my face. And then, let's see, the affirmations, I pick one. I bought several different affirmation card bundles, and I pick one. And I basically chant it to myself over and over and over until I can really, really get it in my head and speak it out loud. And I really am enjoying that. Let's see, visualization. I do that, I feel like, when I do my affirmations. And then exercise. I'm trying to get 30 minutes of healthy motion a day. I'm not talking like sweating the whole 30 minutes. I'm just talking movement, motion. Reading, I try to read 30 minutes of personal development every morning. And I have to show myself some grace. There's times when I have Brad that I can't do that. So, and then scribing. I've never really journaled, so I'm learning. I'm not great at it, but I'm going to get better. So wake up 5-ish, Miracle Morning for 2 hours, shower to shoes, take a shower, get dressed all the way to your shoes. If you're going to put makeup on, do your hair, do it then. Morning routine. So my morning routine, so it just tells you to every day, you make your bed, you start a load of laundry, you plan and prep dinner for the night. You clean your bathroom sinks. I've just started doing this I've been doing it every other day, and then clean toilets every other day, just a little, just with pure vinegar. Wash, put away your dishes, clean up your kitchen counters, always keep your sink clean and your counters clean, and it really does help. So do that. And then I've got, Brad, taking care of him, feeding him, getting him ready, lunch break, clean and declutter. Clean is when I do my daily tasks, or I do declutter for 15 minutes. YouTube for 2 hours, which I haven't started doing that yet, but it's either shoot videos or edit videos. There's a lot to YouTube, y'all. There is a lot of work to each one of these videos. Cook dinner, dinner cleanup, free time. I give myself 2.5 hours of free time every night, so I can either search the internet or I can read a book or whatever I want to do. And then evening bed routine, which I'm not good at that. That is something that I would like to get better at. Y'all, I'm tired at night and I don't want to do, I'll do the evening routine as far as cleaning up the kitchen and all that stuff. But I'm talking about personal, doing all the skincare and, taking an hour before bed to get everything, your clothes picked out for the next day, your skincare, all the things. And I haven't been very good at that, but I need to. And then, go to bed and try to get a good 7 to 8 hours sleep every night. So I have a budgeting app. It's a Dave Ramsey app called Every Dollar. I think anybody could get it. And I fill out my monthly budget on my phone in that app. And then every time I spend anything, I minus it off from whatever category that is in and really watch my money. So I think all of these things that I'm implementing is going to help me a lot. Now, when I do the personal development in the morning, I'm also doing Bible reading. So, that's something that we know we should do, but a lot of times we don't. So I'm adding that into my miracle mornings. So when I do my personal development reading, I'm also picking up my Bible. And in this planner, there is a Bible reading on every day. So for instance, I'm looking here at Psalms 21. That's on January 30th. So I'll be reading Psalms 21 on January 30th. So I'm trying to read more books of the Bible. And this year, the Bible reading in the planner is the four books of the Bible that are wisdom based. So I think it was wisdom. And then next year, we're going to do the entire New Testament on a daily Bible reading every day. So I spend that time doing my Bible reading and then in prayer. So I think it's very important because we get very busy with our life and we forget, to have that minute with God. So I'm trying to make that a big priority in my life because it needs to be. Okay, so that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing this time, is trying to implement little atomic habits that can become automated in my mind to where I don't have to write it down and pay attention to what I'm doing. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited about it. And I'm learning a lot. So that's what I've been up to. As far as the channel goes, I'm going to back away. Not like I just did. I'm going to back off. Like I said, I didn't leave any time in my life for all the other things that are really more important to me. And I love YouTube, y'all. I love it. I can't let that be my only, I just can't let that be to consume everything in my life. So as far as the channel goes, I'm going to stay in the clothing category. I know everybody loves the clothing boxes, and so clothing is not going anywhere. But I have canceled a lot of boxes. I'm not going to be opening up all the different boxes that I was. Quite frankly, I have more home decor than I need. So I'm going to be decluttering and starting those live sales up again, hopefully in February. We just have unbelievable amount of stuff and just too much. So I'm really whittling through and we're slowly decluttering. It's going to be a slow process, but that's okay. As long as we make a little progress, progress, not perfection, right? So, I'm going to stay in the clothing. I don't know about Silver Swag yet. Dwayne and I really like to open that. Y'all don't watch that very much, but we like to chit chat a lot in that one. And for those of you that like to learn more about us and things that we enjoy or whatever, we tend to go over those. We tend to go over that a lot in the Silver Swag boxes. So for now, they're not going anywhere. I would like to continue my favorites. I just feel like it's something that I can help y'all with, you know, find new products, better products, fun products, whatever. So I'd like to continue that. It might not be on a monthly basis. We'll see. I'll try to. And I don't know. I don't know what else is going to come, but what my goal is, I would like to give you 2 videos a week. You know, before I was doing 5 and it's too much. It's too much. And y'all know I have a lot of responsibilities, probably more responsibilities than y'all even know I have. So, yeah, I would like to try to commit to 2 videos a week, and you can look forward to those. If you want to hang out and stay with me, I would really appreciate it. And thank you to everybody that has reached out, asking about my well-being and sending me emails and things in the mail. It's just been amazing. Y'all are awesome. And I really appreciate it. So I'm no different than y'all. I have a lot to do. So 2 videos a week for sure. Maybe sometimes there'll be more, but I would like to at least commit to 2 a week. So that's what basically we're going to do. If you have any comments or suggestions, feel free down below to let me know. And if there's something that y'all really want to see, I'll see if I have time to add it. I will be talking about books because it's something I love. So I'll share that. I think with my favorites, I'll talk over whatever books I've been reading and if I recommend them and whatnot. I'll still be getting a book of the month because I love it. So I may share that, you know, I mean, I may share that. And right now I'm still getting Rocks Box. I don't know for how long, so we'll take care of that as well. In a video, possibly, I don't know. So you guys let me know what you think. And I think I remember my tagline. I gotta get going because I have a lot more videos to record for you in the next few days. So until we meet again, Godspeed and many, many blessings.